You. Yes, you watching this video right now. You're new to Battlefield 4, right? Same here, I started playing the game less than a week ago. But in my short span with the game, I've been able to improve a lot, thanks to paying attention to and understanding a few critical things. So I'm going to be sharing those as tips in this video so that you too can bring the fight to the pros. Our first tip today comes from Kevin Johnson, who is the community manager for Battlefield. So here's the tip he has for us. Oh, that one's obviously a joke. The first real tip is the minimap. When you're new to the game, you're still learning the maps, there's a high chance that you get surprised from different angles by experienced players. So to minimize the chances of that happening, you should pay a lot of attention to your minimap. I would recommend going into your settings and increasing the size of your minimap. You should remember the fact that every enemy that shoots who's not using a suppressor will show up on your minimap, and that can give you a huge advantage. Which leads us perfectly to tip number 2. Use a suppressor. As soon as you unlock the suppressor for a gun, put it on. As a new player, you're still learning how to combat the fact that you're on everyone's minimap whenever you fire. Using a suppressor will help you remain undetected. Tip number 3 is adjusting your playstyle according to the gunplay. In the majority of games, automatic weapons would be fired in fully automatic fire, as the name suggests, but not here. Tap firing or burst firing is the key to being a good infantry player in Battlefield 4. I cannot stress this enough. You just will not perform well without tap firing. Other than that, arguably the only thing worse than full auto fire is moving while firing. This can be even more harmful as it looks like your aim is on target, but bullets just don't hit and you're stuck wondering what happened. Combine this with the suppression in game and you've got the perfect recipe on how to lose every single gunfight. You should slowly develop this habit of just letting go of the left stick or letting go of the WASD keys while shooting until you're able to control your muscle memory. The next step is to learn how to position yourself as quickly as possible. In the world of Battlefield 4, where the maps are big, the vehicles are strong, and the time to kill is fast, learning the ins and outs of the game can be a Herculean task. And while I don't have a magic tip to make this task easier, I can suggest a method that has been working out pretty well for me so far. So what I do is I choose a weapon, in my case the M416, and I just stick to it. I use it match after match. So what this does is cements one very important aspect of my game, my primary weapon. So I don't have to worry about it anymore as I'm already used to it. What this does is free up some of my attention from things like learning recoil control or rate of fire affecting my time to kill, for other things like positioning and movement and approaching a group of enemies at once. I also suggest starting off with smaller modes like Team Deathmatch instead of just jumping into Conquest Large. And my last recommendation for you today is to stick with your teammates. Don't go wandering off by yourself. Before I go ahead and explain that, I just wanted to say if you're a new viewer or even a returning viewer, thanks for sticking around this late into the video. I really appreciate it. I make videos on the Battlefield franchise about everything from news and updates to gameplay commentaries, which are my personal favorite by the way, and discussions and guides, just like the one you're watching right now. Right, coming back to sticking with your teammates. In Battlefield 4, don't lone wolf. A successful flank can be very rewarding, but in this game the chances of that happening are very, very slim. 99.9% of the times, you will be detected, you will be picked off, and believe me, strength in numbers is the name of the game. Alright, and that concludes the tips that I have for you today. If you're an experienced player yourself watching this right now, leave a few tips of your own down below in the comments. Recommend some good guns to use. If you found the video helpful at all, please leave a like on the video. Other than putting a smile on my face, it also helps the video do well. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Osmodrome, and I'll see you guys in the next one.